I've seen the man play.
When?
In 2014, when he was actually in his athletic prime.
Yeah.
Men are in their athletic...
No. Have you seen the pictures of them?
I still have a muscle or two, and I cannot cover nobody right now. Don't let abs fool you. You can photo edit real quick. You can edit videos now, too.
My Cabo pics.
Based off talent, Tim Tebow should not make a roster. Again, I literally saw him in his athletic prime. 2014, we were in training camp together. I'm not a hater. I'm just trying to give you all the real. Tim Tebow is one of the best men I know, so let me brag on him. He's one of the hardest workers I know. Let me brag on him there. But as far as making the NFL at the tight end position or even special teams, because that's a backup role, I at least was good at special teams. I'll tell you, I wasn't a great linebacker, but your boy was good at special teams.
Pro bowler.
All pro.
Even better.
All pro. Based on PFF. I was okay. I was nice on special teams. Tim Tebow's not good enough to make the team on special teams, only because he's not athletic enough. Let's talk about athleticism, Sale. I know, I'm just being real.
Is Acho in your body somewhere? What are you talking about?
Look, we want to compare Tebow to Taysom Hill. It's what we want to do. Y'all got the full screen.
That's lazy.
40-yard dash. Taysom Hill ran a 4.44 to Tim Tebow's 4.71. To put it in context, I ran a 4.71. Okay, Tebow ran a 4.72. I was faster.
Than Tebow.
Vertical leap. Tebow, Taysom Hill the same. Look in college. Tebow never had a 1,000-yard rushing season. Taysom Hill had one, a 1,300-yard one. And Taysom Hill had a whole yard per carry average higher than Tim Tebow. I'm showing you the running stats because that is the primary role when we're now talking about athleticism. Can Tim Tebow make the roster based off of talent? No, not the last time I checked when he was actually in his athletic prime. Remember, men are in their athletic prime scientifically at the age of 26. Tim Tebow now at 33. He's an incredible man, incredible leader, incredible husband, I'm sure. But is he an NFL tight end? No, not based off metrics.
I can't believe we have this organic of a disagreement. I mean, seriously, like we played the same game. You were better than me. You went to UT, hook 'em or something. You were Mr. All-State. And college.
And the first 3 years in college.
I came strong, late bloomer. Oh, man. You're right. 50-50 chance for Tim Tebow to make this roster. If you add them up. 100% chance, buddy. I mean, this is the closest thing you get in the NFL to coach's son. I mean, what the hell are you talking about? He making this squad. You think his best friend, his favorite coach and his coach's favorite player, and his neighbor, is Urban Meyer going to bring him in to humiliate him? Hell no. Is he going to bring him in for all of this criticism, scrutiny, and attention and just say, bye-bye, you forgot how the game works. There's always 2 games played. The game we see and the game within the game. The game within the game, Tim Tebow is the best player on their team. Now, the game you're talking about with talent and production. Oh, let me remind you, brother, that this Jags tight end room ain't what you think it is. And how is Tim Tebow going to make this roster? 2 ways. Special teams, I'm going to get into that because I can't believe you said that. But also, he can't be an R4. What the hell is an R4? Them dudes ain't nothing. They ain't making nothing. They 1 game away from working at FedEx is the R4 on everybody's team.
You're not finna disgrace these R4. I was an R4. Never worked at FedEx. I thought about it.
You thought about it. That sugar house almost got you there. The Jags tight end room, this is the best line that I've ever gotten from Andy in research. The Jags tight end room looks like 2 blockers, a former undrafted free agent with 1 career catch, and a former 6th-round pick with no career catches. They sound nameless? Let's put some names. Farrell, rookie tight end out of Ohio State. 34 career receptions and 4 touchdowns in his entire college career. College? Tebow got him. Tyler Davis, 2nd year from Georgia Tech. No career catches. Bye-bye, we 2 gone. Ben Ellefson, and if I messed your name up, that's just because your game ain't up, and I don't know how to say your name. Sorry, respect. 2nd year from North Dakota State. Oh, undrafted. Man, get you. 1 career catch. So far, 0 for 3. Chris Manhurst. This sounds like a man. Let's respect him. 6th year out of Canisius College. Canisius College? Okay. Columbia. 12 career catches. Man, get up out of here. And last year, he said a career high was 6. 0 for 4. James O'Shaughnessy. Oh, 7th year. Illinois State. 88 career catches, though. Never had more than 28 in 1 year. Tebow gonna smoke y'all because this entire tight end room has 101 career catches, 1,000 career receiving yards, and 4 touchdowns. For comparison, Travis Kelce and Darren Waller both had more catches, more receiving yards, and more receptions and touchdowns last year alone. Man, Tim Tebow on this squad as an R4 at minimum.
So, you've made your point extensively in regards to even the worst high-level Olympic sprinter is faster than the best or fastest football player.
Well, DK ain't the fastest, and he did beat 2 of them dudes that work at FedEx now.
Even the worst on-air personality at a major network is still going to be better than an on-air personality you pick up off the street. So even the worst tight end on the Jacksonville Jaguars roster is still going to be better than a man who has never played the position before in his life.
Then Tyler Davis and Ben Elfson? I got as many catches as that.
Let me riddle your first point.
Let's go.
Urban Meyer may have to cut Tim Tebow. I've seen it happen before. Your coach, Chip Kelly. Remember, y'all, I'm speaking from experience. I'm not necessarily, I haven't lived through every experience in the NFL. I didn't play like Marcellus. I wasn't a top 100 player, but I lived through enough.
Top 100? You better put some respect on my neck.
You were 43.
And 30-something.
38. I think 38. Look, y'all. What? Chip Kelly had to cut Patrick Chung. You know Patrick Chung, who won 3 Super Bowls with the Patriots?
Yeah.
Patrick Chung played at Oregon. Chip Kelly, coach at Oregon. Patrick Chung signs to the Eagles when I get there, 2013. After 2 years, Chip was like, hey, big dog,
what?
You had a shoulder injury. You ain't been yourself. You got to go. I've seen Chip Kelly, a college coach, cut players he coached in college who have done great things for him. Sooner or later, there comes a point where you're like, you know what? I can't do it with you. You're hurting the team. But can Tim Tebow make the roster? Yes, there is a 50% chance.
No.
There is. The literal only saving grace is Urban Meyer. You said yesterday.
He's a head coach on every team that's your saving grace. What you mean?
Nah, you got general managers too. You got owners.
Oh, you're going to make my point even better.
Sometimes stick their head in.
Yes, let's talk this talk.
Here's a problem, Sal.
Let's go.
Here's why I'm not convinced that even Urban Meyer is strong enough to keep Tebow on the roster. Because you got 52 other players on the team. And they're going to be looking around like, dang, coach, did you just cut so-and-so for dang, like, we couldn't keep that fifth-string running back who actually is a dog on special teams, who actually is a contributor. Remember, you got ETN, plus you got Robinson, so the running back room, you already got to keep 2 of them cats, and neither of them are playing special teams.
Other positions. How many tight ends you keep? Whoa, you over here cooking books?
I'm not cooking books.
Boy, you know damn well that ain't got nothing to do with this.
It does, because I'm giving you, you've never been the 52nd or 53rd man on the roster. So you can't talk to poor people like me in the NFL. You lived a glamorous NFL life. Let me talk to you. Not in Jacksonville. I can't talk to him no more.
Not in Jacksonville.
Here's what Tim Tebow's competing against.
What?
Tim Tebow, a third-string tight end, is not competing against the fourth-string tight end. You didn't know this because you didn't have to. Tim Tebow, the third-string tight end, meaning he's a special teams player. He's actually competing against the fourth-string running back.
You're right.
He's competing against the fifth-string wide receiver. He's competing against the fifth-string linebacker. I, as a fifth-string linebacker, I was never competing against the third or fourth-string linebacker. It was, Acho's not a starter linebacker. So is Acho better at special teams than our fourth-string tight end? He is. We'll keep Acho. So it's not a matter of is Tebow better than the first or second-string tight end. Is Tebow more valuable on the field than that third or fourth-string running back? And that is where the answer to me is no.
Yeah, look, that lane is correct, but thank God Tim Tebow ain't in that slow lane. He in the fast lane. He got a fast pass, and Urban Meyer gave it to his ass. Let me tell you about this. And you know who else is hooking him up? You talking about the general manager? Urban Meyer is the general manager. Damn, he hired whoever he wants. Okay, so what about the owner? Landed on his G5. They got G6s yet? When the rappers gonna talk about G6s? All right. So they got a G6, right? He he like, yeah, so how Tebow looking? A lot of talk about him. And Urban like, oh, he looked good. He called a couple touchdown passes from Trevor Lawrence. A little slower than I remember, but hey, he got those muscles. And he's like, oh, it'd be nice to see him in September. It'd be nice to see him keep playing because our bottom line, boy, those jerseys are selling. Man, tickets, you can't even get one. Oh, it's great. So this is what Tim Tebow's going to hear from that. He ain't going to be privy to that conversation. Here's Tim Tebow with Urban Meyer sitting there. They're going to be walking.